Hey guys, it's me, the Bear Quilter. All right, thank you very much for this question. This is a great question. How do you keep your rotary cutter blade sharp? So, the first thing I will say is that every single rotary cutter that you have or encounter should have a mechanism to close the blade, to cover the blade in some way. So anytime you're not using your rotary cutter, you want to make sure to close that blade up so that when you set it down, your blade doesn't get damaged. My next tip about keeping your rotary cutter sharp is as you're using it, make sure you're not pushing down really hard on your mat. Now, I use a big mat from Big Mat Rotary Cutting Surface, and these mats are fantastic. I love them. They help to keep my blade sharp. But regardless of what mat you're using, you want to make sure you're not pushing down super duper hard, because if you are, then your blade is probably already dull. And also, if it's not dull, then it will dull faster. So you want to try to go easy across the fabric. The next thing that I will say is that these blades are meant to dull over time. How quickly that happens sometimes can depend on the blade, but as it gets dull, you want to replace them. Or some people have luck sharpening them using a sharpening tool. I have not used those sharpening tools, so I can't say whether they are good or bad, but I can say that blades dull over time, and you should expect to replace your blade fairly regularly if you are using it fairly regularly. Last thing is going to be pick a rotary cutter that is comfortable for you. This rotary cutter that I use, this is from Tulip Pink Hardware. It's a metal rotary cutter. The handle is metal. It's fairly well weighted. I like this rotary cutter because it works well for me. It fits well in my hand, and I feel comfortable with it. I have several rotary cutters that I use, including a very, very small one for tiny cuts, and I use or have an ergonomic one for when I need to cut a lot. But this is my favorite rotary cutter. If you are interested in looking up this one, I do have it linked in my Amazon storefront. You can kind of go check it out. Along with, some of the other tools, but this is my favorite one. All right, I hope that answers your question. Have a great day.